Car projects, the good, the bad, the ugly. Which one's worse or which one's more? Well, we got some major things to do to get finished up, but we're going to talk about these old projects that seem to either make your life better, ruin your life, or I don't know. Let's get to it. Welcome back. Junk's Automotive. Yeah. This door's bowed out. I think this door's pregnant or something. Something's going on. It seems to get bigger. So you can see the bare metal. That's because it's really high, like sticking out this way. We have a couple of places that I'm working on over here. There's still high spots. Remember, this whole thing was, it was bad. It was bad. So we cut it all out and redid it. Okay, it's time to finish it up. And that's the thing. You know, I get burned out on it, and I'll go plate some garnished moldings or something, and you know, work on some rust techniques. Well, I've got a plan for that. I think too much metal there, so let's just take some out. We could shrink it, but it's pretty bad. I'll show you. Yeah, right there. It's you know, pretty bad. So you look down the side of the car, even just in filler, it's kind of hard for you to see, but it's right there. Right, the fender's nice, the quarter panel, it's almost nice, but I'm just gonna, you know, you get to a point in these projects, you just want to get it done. Get this thing done. Let's get on to the next part. I have lots of other things to do in life that I want to do with this car. Sorry about that. I'm a great photographer. All right. Let me show you what I'm going to do. So I have me a line drawn right across in the center of the highest point of the big linear high spot. Problem is, we're pretty good at the top part of the door. We're pretty flat like I want. Problem is you can't cut this down unless this is in. So this is too much metal, so I have a highly scientific way of fixing this. Now, you see, all I gotta do is push it in, weld it back together. Probably dolly a little bit, do some grinding. I might have missed my line a little bit, doesn't matter, as long as it's kind of straight. That way any kind of shrinkage, which we want it to shrink, it'll be in a linear thing, and maybe hopefully a little bit easier to fix. But you see how this just sticks out naturally. We'll probably push it in, tack it, run a straight edge on here, kind of see where do we have to cut further. I don't know. I'll get back to you. And here's the ugly part about these car projects. It's just, this is ugly. This isn't any good, but we'll get it done. Okay, now we can see we started out with a gap like that, but as we push it together, it gets smaller, especially like right down through there. And that's what we wanted. All I did was basically take a strip of metal, push it together, and weld it back. So now we are pretty much right there. You know, there's a little bit of filler there, but you know, we're gonna have a little low spot right through here to bodywork and fill with a little bit of Duraglass. Get this welded up, ground off, and it's gonna be a whole lot closer. I could have massaged and heated and cooled it and shrinked it, and you know, this was way faster because sometimes you just want to get stuff done. Sometimes it takes getting a little ugly, but I think it's going to get us ahead a whole lot farther, you know. Yep. especially something like that where somebody really made a horrible door skin for this poor thing. I don't know who that was. Got it kind of where I wanted it, then I just went zap, 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 all the way through. It's low. I wanted it to be low. It's low. It's, you know, well, not that much. It's pretty low. So didn't have to grind all the weld totally off. Just gonna get it leveled off and get it scratched up good so our Duraglass slash kitty hair will stick really good. I'm just gonna swipe that with a straight edge all the way down through there, fill that in, then we can go on about our lives, right? Heck with it. It's, I mean, look at the rest of the car. You know, we gotta have this thing done. We got engines to build and other cars to work on. Let's go. Let's go. Stuart Poe on a dobro from the Punkin' Holler Boys. You know the I Killed a Snake song? We play it together in the band. What do you think, Stuart?
Coming along.
More Bondo?
Coming along.
So that's a good thing about some of these projects is, you know, your friends come over to visit and you're still working on that freaking car, you know. Well, next day I got out here and actually got some work done. But it's good to sometimes take a break, you know, and just hang out in your shop, in your barn, in your lean-to, hang out a little bit, hang out in your garage, and not necessarily worry about getting anything done. But here's where we are. Got that all, it's rounded, it's all shaped like it should be, which is pretty much flat. Around here I had to do a little bit of shrinking. I had 2 holes behind the trim that would normally be there that somebody used to pull a dent out, and I think that's what's added to my curvature problem. So learned a couple really cool tricks with some heat and special dollies and processes, but we're going to save that for another video, because if you've seen the rest of the car, I believe we're going to have a chance to show you some more of that. So really, for the lack of a few pop marks and a few places I need to work my wheel arch there again, and there's a place I need to weld underneath, it's basically roughed in. It's roughed into the shape. Then we'll coat the whole thing down and block it all down again, and then it'll be ready for the high build primer stuff. But before that, I'm going to get into this fender, get that fender taken care of. It's really in pretty nice shape. Get my edges all, you know, right here, and my body line is just right, and then we'll primer it. But yeah, you know, there you go. That was the ugly. Well, we got something accomplished. Albeit doesn't seem like much, but it was quite a bit of work. You know, sometimes time doesn't allow, money doesn't allow to do what you want as much as you want. So chipping away at it, and you know, like I said, I've always said that this car would do great for some brand new quarter panels, brand new doors, and brand new fenders, and then I'd have to cut them up and make them fit. But I'd probably save time. I don't know that I'd save money, but hey, you know, it's the good, the bad, and the ugly, right? The ugly, that sort of thing right there, stuff can get ugly. You know, and the good though is I'm off my rear end. I'm out here doing something when I have a little bit of time. Sometimes it brings people to me because of the project that I'm doing, like-minded kind of people, or just friends and the wife come hang out for just a little bit. When I'm usually out here working all by myself, it's a lot of fun to have visitors, you know. And if you're lucky enough, like me, to be able to do all this with a YouTube channel, and there's people all over the world that watch my silliness and my ugliness and my good, right? That's what's important. So this next week or two, the videos may get kind of funny as far as time wise and schedule. I'll be running out west to Colorado for a weekend, a week, and the next weekend, and then the weekend after that we're going camping, and then the weekend after that, you know, whatever, you know. So but you'll know what's going on before it happens, right? And really good news, Junks Automotive will be one of the sponsors for the Metamora Music Festival this Labor Day weekend, right? So start looking for that if you're in the tri-state area of Kentucky, Indiana, Ohio, or you just want to make the trip out. Come out, meet old Junk Box over at the next to the stage and see the Puck and Holler boys play I Killed a Snake or something, right? We'll be camping all weekend, so you can come and hang out, see the Airstream. You know, who knows? Maybe I'll make the wife drive the Cadillac all the way out there. Maybe. Anyhow, we'll talk about that more in the upcoming videos, okay? Hey, peace. Remember, if any of this was easy, everybody be doing it. You just do what you can do when you can and enjoy the work. If you don't enjoy the work, you're not going to get it done. Cheers.
The population's 19. Most of us there is members of the Hadley family from Puck and Holler. Except for them, of course, is members of the Hadley family from down the road. We're mighty glad to be here at Cannon Commons in Muncie, Indiana, to enjoy this lovely summer evening with y'all. We're going to be singing our own songs about your stomach, green, clap your hands, sing along, just have a good time. You ain't here to have a good time, folks? What the heck are you here for anyway?